Welcome back, Comets fans. We have playoff basketball here in Comet Country. The Mason Comets are taking on the Colerain Cardinals, and we have tip-off here. My partner, Isaac Vargo, with me. Isaac, we got a great game ahead of us.
Yep, finally that time of the year, playoff basketball, and we're starting the GMC. It's Anna Haba doing what she does best with that layup to start off.
We can see the Comets here. They're going to be pushing in, already doing a full-court press here.
Yeah, the Comets, heavy favorites in this game, won the GMC, and at the bottom of the conference was the Colerain Cardinals.
And we can see Miller there. Their best scorer takes it for two to start off quick in this game. Alana Miller, been a very high scorer for the Colerain this year. Pretty much, most of their points coming out of her.
Yeah, what we've seen from the bottom of the teams in GMC, there's just not a lot of star power in that.
Sanders misses the layup, gets it back to Haba, up for two.
But for the Cardinals, they got a couple scores. As we saw there, Haber's already got 4.
Becca Sanders D'ing up on Riley. Riley passes over to Miller. Miller is going to pass it back out. And that's going to be Reichter taking it down low. Nothing there, though. Batted away by Sanders, or Gilman. Gilman over to Habra. Habra's going to bring it up the court. Elects to back it out, though, to Yost.
Yeah, that's what the Comets love to do against their teams is pressure all game long, force chaos and turnovers.
It's going to be a foul on Alana Miller. Her first.
Yeah,
it's going to be taken out under the hoop.
Coming into this game, the Colerain Cardinals have a losing streak of 5 games, and the Mason Comets have a 15-game winning streak going all the way back to December 16th of last year against Princeton when they lost by 3 at home in that thriller.
And Maddie Parrish is going to take it down low, takes it up for the layup, and gets it to go. Maddie Parrish. Man, she's really an X factor for this Comets basketball team here.
Yeah, Maddie Parrish, only a junior, which is crazy to say because she's been a star for all 3 years here at Mason.
As Riley's going to take it down low and gets it batted away. That's going to be Sarfo Benson that goes it up. Doesn't get it to go. Blocked by Yost. Yost. It's going to be out of bounds on Habra. And it's going to be Colerain ball under the hoop.
Yeah, early in this game, Colerain not taking the pressure very well. It's what the Comets, exactly what the Comets want to do.
Yeah, and we can see this, game to game, the Comets just starting off with that full court press, not allowing you to breathe at all. As it's going to be inbounded to Miller. Blocked away by Gilman. Gilman pushes it up to Sanders. Sanders for the layup. Gets it to go on the fast break. That's going to be 8-2 Comets lead early into this first quarter.
Yeah, great job there for the Comets, forcing a bad pass.
Sarfo Benson breaks it easily. Tries to get it to Tipton. Goes out of bounds, though. It's going to be Comets ball. 5:50 left in this first quarter.
Yeah, story of the game, why the Colerain Cardinals haven't got a lot of wins this season, especially in the GMC. They have a 2-14 record in the GMC. It's because of those turnovers. Average 18 per game. It's just not enough to get a lot of wins, especially in this loaded GMC conference.
Yes, Habra has a beautiful pass to Sanders under the hoop. Gets it to go for 2. Comets keep up this full court pressure. Riley trying to dribble out of it. Gets a one-hand pass over. It's going to be a foul on Gilman.
Yeah, Comets, great job passing it down low, not trying to do too much against a team they know they can score on at will.
Yeah, and we can see the Comets playing really aggressive here, which I love, because they can afford to take those fouls early in this game, knowing that Colerain is a 36% free throw shooting team. So if they get in foul trouble, they don't really have to worry about that. As that pass was mishandled, it's going to be taken by Sarfo Benson, though. Benson looking around, gets it to Tipton. Tipton down low, batted away by Gilman, and it's going to be Colerain ball under the hoop. 5:14 left in this first quarter. 2-10. The Comets lead.
As early in this game, Ava Minogi, number 13 for the Comets, checked in the game. She doesn't get a lot of playing time, but in this game, as the Comets are big favored, as Colerain Cardinals are 33 seed and the Comets are the 2 seed.
Riley working on Parrish under the hoop. Hits the back of the hoop, though. It's going to be out of bounds. It hit off Parrish. They're going to call that Colerain ball. Tipton to inbound. Gets mishandled. Riley recovers, though. Tries to get it to their star, Miller. Isolating her at the top of the key. Miller pushes it down. Gets stolen by Parrish, taken back by Miller. As Parrish takes it again, pushes it up through two people, over to Yost. Yost on the fast break, layup, gets it to go. 4:45 left here in this first quarter. Comets lead by 10. Timeout, Colerain.
Yeah, early in this game, as we said all game long, it's just been the turnovers for Colerain. The Comets have done such a good job all year, 1 through 5. Everybody can steal the ball. Everybody's great pressure. They got that height advantage on Colerain today. Colerain does not have a player over 6 foot, and the Comets have multiple. So it's just a tough matchup for the Colerain Cardinals today.
Yeah, and this has been something that is not new for the Colerain Cardinals, averaging just under 18 turnovers per game. They're going to have to lock in on these turnovers if they want a chance at beating the deadly Comets here.
Yeah, a little nugget in these matchups. Colerain Cardinals have not beaten the Mason Comets since 2011.
Wow.
It's been 22 matchups in a row that they have not been in the scoring column more than the Comets have. It's been tough for them late.
And you know they're coming out here wanting to end that right here, right now, today. And so we're going to have a couple subs in here. Miller to inbound it. Gets blocked away by Johnson. Johnson does not recover it, though. Over to Caham. Caham pushing it down low on Knight. Gets in the post. Nothing there. Riley gets in the middle. Tries to get to Caham. Does not work, though. Out of bounds on the Cardinals. Comets ball.
Yeah, as we see again, more subs for the Comets using their bench. As we said earlier, Minogi's going to take it up here, along with Kessler, Jazz Johnson. Got Knight down low, and of course Matty Parrish still in the game.
Yeah, kind of interesting. In the last matchup here, Matty Parrish only played 7 minutes. Maybe that'll be different here in the postseason as Johnson loses it, stolen by Caham. And Miller's going to take it up here.
Yeah, it's definitely something you don't want to see, being out physically matched in that matchup there from Jazz Johnson. Something that Coach Tour is not going to want to see against a team he should not be
stolen by Knight.
over.
Knight over to Johnson. Johnson for the layup on the fast break. Gets it to go. 2 points, Jasmine Johnson. 14-2 in this first quarter. 3:51 to go.
Yeah, Johnson redeems herself there with that layup. As Comets up 14-2 here with 3.5 to go in this first quarter.
As it's batted away by Knight. Knight over to Johnson. Johnson for the layup. And once again, Jasmine Johnson on the fast break here. And wow, the Comets, such a good fast break team, getting those easy transition points here.
Yeah, the Comets doing a great job of forcing those turnovers and finishing, as you just said, at the layup, as the layup.
And it's going to be out of bounds on Adaya Kessler, one of those deep bench pieces that are blessed to use on this Comets team here, keeping up with the full press court.
Yeah, Becca Sanders subbed back in the game, as long as Anna Habra and Presley Daniels checks in for the first time. Cardinals staying with their same lineup. Don't use a lot of players, only have 9 on the roster.
And Kaufman's going to get that layup to go, assisted by Miller. 4-16 in this first quarter. 3 minutes left. Habra pushing it up. Elects to back out, though. Sanders at the top of the key, gets it to Knight. Knight looking around. Over to Daniels. Daniels gets it in the post to Habra. Habra up and easy with that 2-point bucket there. What a move by Habra.
Yeah, Habra just too physical down low.
And, I mean, she is one of the most physical people in the GMC. Only standing at a mere 5'8", but is averaging 7 rebounds per game.
Yeah, and she's not afraid to score. Had 17 against Princeton in their win. She takes it down here, coast to coast, and will take it all the way for the right-hand layup. Anna Habra doing what she does best as the Comets lead by 20-4 here with 2.5 to go.
And it's going to be another steal on the Comets. Early struggles here for the Cardinals.
Yeah, it's just textbook here for the Comets. Doing not even what they're best at, but what their opponent is the worst at. It's just that turnover margin.
Yeah, just attacking their weaknesses as Becca Sanders is not going to get that three-pointer to go. Tries to get it back to her, stolen by Tipton. Tipton's going to get it back out to Miller, and she's going to take it up the court here for the Cardinals. 4-20 in this first quarter, 1:48 to go. Miller pushes it down low. No good, though. Rebounded by Kessler. Kessler gets a jump ball here, and it's going to be Cardinals ball under the hoop.
As Yost will check in for the Comets again. Looks like the Comets are just trying to get a couple matchups here on the defensive end and use a couple of different squads out there and see how they mesh together for this playoff run that the Comets are trying to get to. It's one of their first seasons where they have a very good chance at winning the whole thing. The couple key wins they had is at Princeton and then against M&D. Not Notre Dame, who were one of the two best schools in the state.
As we're going to get a rebound here, pushing up by Yost. Yost gets that layup to go. 4-22, 1:27 left here in this first quarter. The Comets lead. And wow, the transition buckets, the turnovers, the Comets have just been doing it all today, Isaac.
Yeah, Comets just using their frame and using their ability to get stops on defense and using them on offense. So Maddie Parrish will be checked in for Anna Habra. 1:15 to go in this first quarter of play.
Tipped in inbound. Over to Kaufman. Kaufman in the post against Yost. Spin move. Blocked by Yost.
Yeah, as we said earlier,
Reset to Maharish.
Cardinals don't have one player over 6 foot, and Yost is just patrolling that lane down there. It's 6'2", so it's tough to get a layup there. You got to use a couple pump fakes, go into Yost's body if you want to get a foul.
Yeah, not going to give you any high percentage shots. We're going to have a die. Kessler, though, convert a high percentage shot of her own with an easy layup in the hole. 4-24, Comets lead. 44 seconds left in this first quarter. Miller pushing it up on Kessler.
Yeah, for the Comets, it's just been all layups today, which is exactly what you want if you're Coach Rob Matula.
Out to Tipton. Tipton for three. Gets it to go.
Nice three-pointer there from Tipton. Get the Cardinals going a little bit on offense. 24-7 here, just under 20 seconds to go.
And Parrish just makes it look easy under the hole against Sarfo Benson. Another layup
Yeah, just not
for
a lot
the
of
junior.
not a lot of help defense there from the Cardinals. It's just pretty much taking turns for the Comets with just layups down low. Under 10 seconds to go.
That's going to be a foul on the Comets. 6.8 seconds left in this game. It's going to be out of bounds for the Cardinals. Tipped into inbound.
As in the first two matchups, all the Comets had points in this game. It's their costly turnover there.
And she throws it
Cardinals.
out of bounds, trying to get it to Sarfo Benson, but she was not there. Comets ball in that same spot, 6.8 seconds to go. Going to try to get some last second shot up here. Up 19 to start this first quarter off. Parrish takes it up on Tipton. Tipton lets her get by. Maddie Parrish to the hole, doesn't get it to go though. And it's going to be the Comets up 26-7 at the end of this first quarter. We will see. Welcome back, Comets fans. We are back here. Start of the second quarter, 26-7. Mason Comets lead. Parrish is going to take it up here at the top of the key against Tipton.
Yes, it's going exactly how you would have expected the Comets to play this game.
As Parrish doesn't get that three to go. Out of bounds on Yost. It's going to be the Cardinals' ball.
Yeah, Comets in a favorable matchup, but in this first round, they're not playing flat at all.
Yeah, and they choose to have this game. They could have chose to have a bye, but they did not. And Ron Matula, in his 19th season here, you can expect that he wants to get his girls going. and playing basketball, not sitting around as Miller can't convert the jumper. Yost is going to take it up. As Parrish dimes it to Yost under the hoop.
Yeah, great
2
look
points
there.
for Riley Yost here to start the second quarter.
And that was kind of the summary of the first quarter. It was kind of just turnovers for the Comets leading the layups. And right there in transition, Yost just goes right down the lane and outworks the Cardinals.
Beautiful pass by Miller, but not being able to take it in. Parrish throws a lob pass over to Schaefer, but it's not going to be enough to handle there for Schaefer. Man, Matty Parrish looks like Patrick Mahomes out there throwing that, yeah.
Yeah, a little too far.
And we're going to have Miller take it up here. 7 minutes on the dot left in this second quarter. Cardinals down 28-7. Trying to get something going here. It's going to be Scarfo. Benson can't get that to go. It's going to be a foul on the Cardinals.
Be the first Cardinals foul of the game today. Team's first. It'll be her second. Just under 7 minutes to go in this early second quarter of action. 28-7 Comets.
And we're going to have Jazz Johnson on the wing here. Gets it out to Gilman. Gilman to Schaefer. Schaefer looking for Yost under with that big height advantage. But Parrish finds her. Out to Gilman. Gilman for the three. The freshman gets it to go. Addie Gilman. 3 ball to push this lead to 31-7.
Yeah.
6:16 left in the game.
Yeah, if you could find a weakness for this Comets team, it's kind of been that 3-point shot. They haven't been great all year with it, just 31%. And Gilman is one of those 3-point specialists. So in this game that you know you're just going to win pretty easily, it's big that she gets her confidence going from that 3-point line. Her first shot there goes. So that's huge there for the Comets early.
And we're going to have Maddie Parrish sub out here. Don't know if we will see her the rest of this game. As I said earlier, she only played 7 minutes in that last matchup against Colerain. We're going to have Yost at the top of the key here to Schaefer. Schaefer looking for Clark down below. Gilman thinks about taking another three. Just takes it to the hole, though, herself. Gets it to go. 2 points. Addie Gilman back-to-back buckets, pushing the lead to 16 points with 6 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, great look there from Gilman. Hasn't really stayed inside of that 3-point arc all year long.
And she finds Reichter down below. Does Miller. It's going to be out of bounds, though. Blocked by Habra. Cardinals ball under the hoop. And Habra getting aggressive there. Getting up. Blocking that shot. She is just everywhere on the floor at all times. It amazes me.
Yeah, she's doing a great job on the defensive end. But also here in the Comets, you're up 33-7. Oh, in this second quarter, the last thing you want to see is one of your starters or one of your stars get injured, especially in this game that you know you're going to win by a large amount. You don't want to see anybody like Habra, Gilman, Parrish, as you said earlier. You don't want to see any of those get hurt.
And Scarfo Benson tries to take it herself, but that's going to be out of bounds. So Cardinals inbound it here back to Scarfo Benson. We have Burley on her. Scarfo Benson takes it up herself, gets it to go. 2 points for the Cardinals. 5:14 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, Benson did a good job there, taking it inside.
Yeah, really pushing around Burley, and Burley tries to get it back, but is called for the travel. Cardinals ball.
Yeah, Burley, the 6'1" senior, hasn't gotten the most minutes this season, showing here.
Yeah, and we're going to see the Comets get out of that full court press and just push it to a half court press as Miller tries to find Scarfo Benson. Not able to connect on that, though, out of bounds. Comets ball. 4:51 left in the second quarter.
Yeah, if you're Miller, you're only a junior, so you gotta make the most of your opportunities. And just the most.
As Gilman in the corner elects not to take it. Down to Burley. Burley on Benson tries to take her. Out to Habra. Habra again for the bucket. Wow, she is so shifty under the hoop there.
Yeah, Anna Habra, great move. Using that right hand of hers that she does great at. She's the first one in double digits for this Comets team. She's got 10 already.
And just a sophomore is Anna Habra, making the most of her minutes here as Richter shoots the three, not able to handle it though. Habra's going to take it up herself again, pushing it up the court.
Yeah, she pushes up that court. She really loves that right hand. So.
And they try to get Burley to go, but it's going to be a turnover. Taking it to the hoop is going to be Miller. Miller shoots the three though, deep, unable to handle it. And Burley with the rebound here.
As I was saying with Habra, if there's any teams watching the scouting report, I'd say Habra loves to use her right hand, but even if she loves to use her right hand, she's very good at it.
We can see here with that three, Habra unable to connect it though. Just getting that hot hand of Habra going though.
A great look there for the Comets on the offensive end.
Oh yeah, you'll take a wide open three from her any day of the week. Miller trying to ISO on Gilman.
3.5 to go in this second half of play.
As Clark gets on the ground for the ball. Stolen by the Comets. Habra gets it back to Clark. Clark up to Burley. Burley for the layup. Gets it to go. Good transition ball by the big girl to get down there on the other court. The 6'1" senior with the bucket. Timeout. Colerain Cardinals, 37-9 left in this second quarter. 3:06 left.
Yeah, that's great offensive basketball there. Habra clearing it out and giving it to Clark, who had a great defensive play. And then out to Burley for the layup. Comets just done a great job in this game, using the fundamentals to their ability to get this win. Up 28 here with 3 minutes to go in this second quarter.
Yeah, and we can see the transition ball playing a big part here in the Comets. They have mostly all of their bench players in. I don't think they have a single starter in right now, but they are just showing the depth that they have and that ability that they've been blessed with here, just to be able to go to that bench and go with that. And it's just all attributed to the greatness of Rob Matula here in his 19th season, you know.
Absolutely.
Got honored last week at that Lakota East game in his final regular season game. As you know, I'm sure all you viewers know, he is going to be retiring at the end of this year. And wow, it's been fun to watch his greatness over the years here.
Yeah, we are here at Lakota East, but that game against Lakota East was a little too close for the Comets' liking. Lakota East was up with about 4 minutes to go in that game. But the Comets did end up getting that win for the GMC title.
Yeah.
Their second in as many years.
Impressive record, too, on the season. 15-game win streak, 20-2 on the year. Cannot do much better than that. As Miller is going to take a little jump shot here. Gets it to go over Johnson.
Miller's got an impressive bag as a junior. He doesn't have the supporting cast that he might have wanted. But she's doing a great job here for the Cardinals. Keeping their composure.
11:37, 2:29 left here in this first half. Imani Johnson on the corner gets it tonight down below. Back over to Johnson. Johnson under the hoop. Cannot get it to go. It's going to be rebounded by Daniels, though. She can't get it. Out to Clark. Clark. She gets it to go. And that is a big part of the Comets' culture here, rebounding. Last game that they played, they out-rebounded the Cardinals 6-23 in that category. So they're making the most of that here.
Yeah, it's just hustle points here for the Comets. Any way you can get extra chances.
As Miller takes another shot here. Unable to get it, though. Rebounded by Clark. Gets it out to her sister. And they're going to reset it at the top of the key. Daniels underneath. It's going to go off her foot, though. Cardinals ball. 1:42 left in this first half. 39-11, Comets trying to push their lead to 30 points already early in this game.
Yeah, and the second half play looks like if it keeps going as it is, it might be a running clock.
Imani Johnson guarding up on Miller. Gets it to Tipton. Tipton, deep three. Unable to connect, though.
Yeah, Tipton got one to go early in this game. Tried getting it from Caton Clark range. Couldn't get it to go there.
Yeah. Man, you saw her. She hit the logo three to
put up
that
49 points.
That was
to break the record.
That was something to watch. That I'm sure all these girls aspire to be one day. And we have Burley at the top of the key on Tipton. Major height advantage there. The Clarks working together here. Got that sibling connection. Can't seem to get it down low.
Yeah, Com's just slowing it down. Don't need to rush. Need to find a good look here on the offensive end.
Johnson's going to take it up herself. Doesn't get the layup to go, though. Miller's going to take it back out.
Yeah, good look from Amani Johnson. Just couldn't get the right-hand layup to go. That's been a lot of the theme.
40
right-hand
seconds.
layups.
40 seconds left in this game. Colerain might elect to take the last shot here. Or Scarfo Benson just takes it herself. Unable to connect over Burley. Rebounded by Daniels. Daniels pushing it up the floor. Burley is open underneath. Unable to see her, though.
20 seconds to go. Look for the Comets just run their offense. Hold for one here.
Tries to get Clark on a backdoor cut. Falls down, though. Johnson at the top of the key here. 6 seconds left. Got to make something work here. Daniels, 3, 2, shoots it.
Yeah, that'll be a foul. Yeah.
With 1 second on the clock.
A pump fake from Mal Clark. Got the defense in the air, and then she moved it to her right, and there was some arm on that shot. Tough foul there from the Cardinals.
Mal Clark makes the first of 2 shots. Push this lead to 29. Misses the second, though. It's going to be Comets up 40-11 here to end the first half. What a game so far by the Comets. We will see you at the end of this break. Welcome back, Comet fans. We have some second half basketball here. Comets versus Cardinals, 40-11. Let's go with this postseason game here. We have Sarfo Benson here passing it out to Richter.
It's been all Comets in the first half of play. It was just causing turnovers just like that.
Stolen by Gilman. Gilman goes out of bounds on accident there. And yeah, wow, that first half, a lot to unpack there. The Cardinals had 12 turnovers, and off of those turnovers, Mason had 18 points off of turnovers to the Cardinals, 0 points. And it's going to be stolen there by Parrish.
Yeah, it's just not the greatest decision there from Elena Miller. She's been their star all season long. She's 12 points a game.
Haber gets it over to Parrish. Parrish with the layup. What ball movement there by the Comets. And that just shows you how well coached they are there, getting those passes and going away from the ball. And wow, that was...
Yeah, Parrish has 6 points out of the Comets' 42, so it's just shown how the Comets have really played team ball today. Haven't really needed their starters.
Yeah, 10 assists in that first half to the Cardinals 2. As Riley is going to get the turnaround there. Tough shot
Absolute
by
bucket.
Riley.
Riley with the turnaround fadeaway.
And we're going to have Parrish on Tipton here. Gets it out to Habra. Habra looks inside to Sanders. Tries to go back to that play. Parrish just shoots a 3. Unable to get it, though. Gilman into Habra. Habra underneath. What a pass to Sanders. Sanders doesn't get to go, though. And it's going to be the Cardinals' ball. Or it's going to be the Comets' ball under the hoop here.
Yeah, great offense there from the Comets. It seems like Maddie Parrish, she only had 4 points in that first half. She looks like she's going to let it fly in the second half.
6:21 to go in this third quarter as Sanders gets another easy one under the hoop. Saw lots of that in the first half there with the Comets shooting a 70% field goal percentage, which is just unheard of. I mean, wow. The efficiency here from the Comets, getting it to the hoop, shooting those high percentage shots, it's been amazing to watch.
Yeah, a lot of just open looks, wide open.
As Miller's unable to get the 3 to go. Habra rebounded, barely stayed in bounds by the tips of her toes. Gets it over to Gilman. Gilman lets it fly. Hit one of those in the first half, unable to now, but rebounded by the 6'2 Yost.
Yeah, Comets looking to slow it down, up 31 here. Just about 5:30 to go in this third quarter.
Parrish working the post. What a pass by Parrish to find Sanders. Gets fouled under the hoop there. It's going to be 2 shots for Becca Sanders. 44-13 here, 5:31 to go in this third quarter.
Yeah, Comets at the free throw line. I believe it's been one of their first trips of the day at the line.
Yeah, only 1 point off of free throws in that first half and getting 40 points off of only 1 free throw and 1 3-pointer. Very impressive.
Yeah, it shows how impressive this offense has been today. Just getting the inside looks that Coach Rob Matul is looking for.
Gets a second to go here. 5:30 left in the third quarter. 46-13 Comets lead. Adiah Kessler guarding up on Alana Miller.
Comets up 33. I do believe at 35 the running clock will be
Tipton takes another deep one. Tried one of those in the first half. Didn't work then. Doesn't work now. Parrish across the court to Sanders. Sanders backs it out to Johnson. Johnson takes a 3 of herself. Gets it to go. Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson, one of those 3-point specialists. Great shot there. She had 4 in the first half. Again, another 3 to go there.
And that gets the running clock going here for the Comets, too. 4:50 and counting left in this third quarter. 49-13 Comets lead. And we're going to have Ava Minogue check in here for Becca Sanders. Becca Sanders had those free throws and a couple key buckets under the hoop. She's been great. Parrish still in the game, though. And we're going to have Yost turn around, gets Benson jumping, gets back to Yost. Yost under the hoop, back out to Parrish. Thinks about it, back to Yost. Yost with the turnaround, and she gets it to go.
A little bit of hot potato, two-game play. Great play there.
And
from
just
the
going
Comets.
back to their bread and butter there. Parrish and Yost working the wing and under the hoop. There's Alana. Miller
That
takes
is
the
a
three
tough
and hits
move.
it.
A lot of Miller shaking Kessler for three. Gets it going. 35 points. As Yost will be checked out. Parrish still in this game. A little questionable, I think, Will.
Yeah, some confusion on the floor there with the coach of the Cardinals and the ref, but it's all sorted out now. Minogue at the top of the key. Parrish takes it herself under the lane and just working that lane, showing off her speed, her moves, gets the layup to go. 53-16, 3:40 left in this third quarter.
Yeah, just a wide open layup there.
Yeah, she's really great at creating for herself, which is just something that all those great players have and that you need if you want to be able to take yourself to the next level. 3-on-2 here for the Comets. Parrish takes it up to Kessler underneath. Back out to Johnson. Johnson with another three. Jasmine Johnson pushes the lead to 40 points, 56-16.
Yeah,
Wow,
Jazz
this Comets
Johnson
team looks impressive.
is cooking from three. That's her second. Made it look easy, fading away to her left. And she's one of those key players on the bench that's going to be big for this Comets team. One of those three-point specialists, as we said earlier. Her and Gilman really need to get going from three if this Comets team wants to make a push to the state final.
Yeah, already Jasmine Johnson has more threes in this second half than the entire Comets team did in the first half. Miller tries a three of hers, doesn't get it to go. Parrish showing off the passing skills here up to Kessler. They're going to call
Timeout for the Comets.
Timeout, though, on the Comets, taking Parrish out. Already a great game in the few minutes she's had.
Yeah, Parrish, one comparison I give her is Paige Beckers, who just announced that she'll be returning to UConn next year. She's a great player in that women's basketball field. As the Comets up 40 here at Lakota East High School in this first round of play. After this, the Comets on Thursday will face Anderson, 34 seed, so looks like another game that the Comets will roll by on their journey to Dayton, Ohio in that state semifinals that they made a couple years ago. Couldn't get done in that state final game.
Yeah, and man, how great would it be to have Matula go out on the state championship?
Absolutely.
game?
And well, they definitely got the team to do it. They got everything. They got the defense, they got the height, they got the scoring from Parrish and Habra, and they got the experience. People that have been here before.
Very much so. Kessler drives it in the hole, backs it out to Minogue. Minogue tonight. Jazz Johnson takes another one in and out from Johnson. She has looked impressive in the minutes she's played already here.
Yeah, that one looked good as well. Would have been her third three of the second half. Great find there from Alana
Miller.
Miller.
Great find at Clifton under the hoop for an easy bucket.
As the Cardinals scoring a little bit easier here in the second half play, using the pick and roll on Miller.
And we're
Fifth
gonna
in the GMC in her junior season. She'll be back next year for this Cardinals team.
Clark on the wing here. Finds Johnson. Johnson, the hot hand so far. Out to Knight. Knight tries to get it to Kessler. Stolen by Miller. Miller pushing it up here. 2-on-2 action. Pulls up from three and hits it. Alana Miller.
Very impressive player. She's had a very good game today.
Yeah, averaging 13 points per game here.
Yeah, with her team down 35 in this game, it's tough to keep your emotions
As
good in
Jazz
this
Johnson
game.
is going to be found wide open by Kessler. Good look for the two.
Yeah, she's having a great third quarter of play.
Yeah.
Already 8 points for this Comets team. Just under a minute to go in this running clock in this third quarter. An offensive foul. Push on Miller. Give the Comets the ball with 40 seconds to go. Maddie Clark and Natalie Schaefer will check in for the Comets.
And she's going to see the ball here over to her sister now. Minogue working around the key, finds Kessler down low again. What a great backdoor cut again by Kessler for the 2.
The fundamentals there for the Comets again. Just layups after layups after layups.
10 seconds left in this third quarter. Miller working on top of the key, takes another big 3. Just doesn't get it to go. Out of bounds on the Cardinals. 2 seconds left, but it's going to be a running clock. And we're going to go into the fourth quarter here. 50-20, 60-21. Comets lead. We will see you with some fourth quarter action. Welcome back, Comets. We got some fourth quarter action here. Comets taking on the Cardinals 60-21 at the start of this fourth quarter.
Yeah, Comets up almost 40 in this start of this fourth quarter. It's almost guaranteed that they're going to win this game. But after this game, they'll face the Anderson Raptors. And then after that, there's a couple more teams in this region like Lebanon Warriors and Goshen. Were some impressive teams, 7 and 8 seeds. Will give Comets a run for their money.
And it was turnover on the Comets here. Miller, who had a big third quarter there, hitting some 3s. Takes the ball up on Imani Johnson. Drives right by Imani. Gets the jumper to go there.
I mean, she's been very impressive in this game. She's got 12 out of the 23 points. But it's not just been like an easy 12, like she's been cherry picking or something.
It's stolen by Miller. And she gets another easy layup to go here. As you were saying, yeah, she's been very impressive thus far here.
Yeah, she's got, that puts it up to 14. She's been making 3s. And another steal for the Cardinals.
As Riley gets it to go to 2 back-to-back turnovers by the Comets, turned into transition points. Very unlike how this game is going.
Uncharacteristic. And yeah, Comets have had 7 turnovers in this first half, which they only average 11, which is not very good for the Comets. Just right there.
As they go back to the bread and butter there in the post with Ava Minogue. Gets a turnaround jumper. Pushing it to 62-27, 6:24 left in this game. Scarfo Benson gets called for the travel there. Comets ball.
Down the ball game for Mason, number 14, Presley Daniels.
Presley Daniels will be checked into the game. And Caitlin Burley for the Comets. And then for the Cardinals will be Calissa Clifton, the junior, 5'11", tallest on this team. Will be having the assignment guarding Burley.
Clark's going to take a mid-ranger, unable to get it. Scarfo Benson gets Daniels out of the way, up to Miller. Miller pushing it up 2-on-2. Takes a tough mid-ranger and is going to get fouled. And, man, she just keeps pulling up these mid-rangers and 3s, even on these transition, and she just makes them. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, she's doing a great job. As we said earlier, her team is, of course, down 6-27. This will be her last game for her junior season. But that senior season, GMC, if she can get a little bit more help from her supporting cast, there's a good chance that this Colerain Cardinals team can make a good run in this GMC. Maybe they're in the rebuilding stage right now, of course, but With some experience from Miller. Could see a little bit of glory from this team.
Yeah, and I think Miller's a good example of someone who knows their strengths and knows their weaknesses.
Yeah.
And she's obviously a great shooter, and so she's not going to shy away from attacking her strength there and shooting the ball, even when contested here. And we're going to get it out to Daniels. Miller guarding up. Clark over to her sister. And just working around the top of the key here, trying to get something inside.
Yeah, the Comets shouldn't be pushing it here. They should just be slowing it down.
Scarfo Benson is going to block Burley there. Comets ball underneath.
Yeah, there is a running clock, about 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Yeah, the Comets should just be running through their offense, getting a high-quality shot.
Good shot there by Schaefer, unable to get it though under the hoop there.
Yeah, on the out of bounds play, Schaefer wide open, couldn't get the layup to go. And the Comets will retain possession here on the out of bounds.
Clark to Clark there. The sister action, unable to get the three. It's going to be a foul though.
Foul on the Comets. Only the second of this half so far for them.
3:38 here left in this game. We're going to have Alana Miller take it up. Amani Johnson guarding.
Yeah, it's been all Elena Miller in this fourth quarter.
Scarfo Benson gets it snatched away by Clark. Clark 2-on-2 with Johnson. Johnson over to Schaefer. Schaefer gets it back to Clark underneath for the layup, and she gets it.
Yeah, great look. Exactly what you want for the Comets on offense. And just about 3 minutes to go in this game.
As we were talking about earlier, those transition points coming in clutch for the Comets, 18-0 in the first half there, adding to that stat a little more here in the second half. Scarfo Benson takes it up against Burley.
And she's been impressive in this game.
Yeah, she's really been able to
post inside, use her size, use it off the window.
Yeah, she's really been able to work well on that post there. I think she's gotten a few buckets against Burley too.
Yep.
Going to her strengths like we were talking about with Miller, right? So is Scarfo Benson.
Yeah, that's characteristics you want to see from teams. Just the decision making from this Comets team.
We're gonna have 2:15
from the Cardinals team.
2:15 left here in this game. 64-31. Comets lead. Johnson on the wing, looking down low, passes it back out to Clark and Burley. Burley finds Minogue at the top of the key. And they're just trying to work it inside here, playing slow, running the clock out, just getting it to the end of the game.
Yeah, you don't need to do anything crazy here. Just about 1:45 to go in this game. 5-second call, though. Got to pass it still. This Comets another turnover in this game. Comets will end up winning by 30+ in this game, but also you got to look at the things you need to improve on. Every game there's something you got to improve on. With Comets in this game, it's definitely been the turnovers that I've seen.
Alana going back to that again. Takes a tough mid-ranger, unable to connect though. Rebounded by Johnson. Clifton playing hard here, or Kaufman playing hard, getting on the floor. They're going to get the ball too. Cardinals ball.
Yeah, Cardinals using that press for the first time of the day. And it ends in a turnover. Another turnover for the Comets.
Great pass by Miller to Scarfo Benson. Benson goes up. Doesn't get it though. Rebounded by Burley.
Just under
52 seconds left in this game.
Yeah, and I would not expect a shot here from the Comets unless it leads to a wide open layup.
Oh, Clark takes it. Unable to connect though.
Yeah, Clark takes a three-pointer there. Doesn't seem like it's going to matter with 30 seconds ticking away in this game. Comets will end up winning here, Ocoee East High School, in this first round matchup.
And Miller's just going to take it up here. Try to get some more points. Doesn't connect. And the Cardinals still pressing with 15 seconds left. Going to be jump ball. Clock still running now.
You know, it's the last game of the year. Got to get a little bit more pressure as just under 5 seconds to go.
And that's going to be the game here at Lakota East. Comets take the win, 64-31. Isaac, we saw a very commanding game here from the Comets, passing the ball around, backdoor cuts, Jasmine Johnson hitting those threes. I've been very impressed.
Yeah, Comets played a great game overall with the good looks inside, but those turnovers, again, they'll come back to haunt you in the later rounds. So they got the Anderson Raptors, so they got to clean that up against them, but Comets looking for destiny here in the state.
Yeah, and I've just been really impressed by the fundamentals of this team, right? Coach Ramatula and his greatness of his coaching obviously showing out here through the girls that have been playing, and they're going to look to keep this going forward in the next one. We will see you guys in Anderson with some more postseason basketball. Thank you for watching. I'm Will Buckaloo here with Isaac Vargo. Thank you to Adam Little for the director of this broadcast.